for my next test with the Palworld broadcasting from a PlayStation 5. As you can tell from the quality of my picture, I'm still using the PlayStation 4 camera with an adapter on the PS5, so it's pretty low resolution. But it's a good test to make sure that I can do this and everything is in place. I will be ordering a PlayStation 5 camera to bring that back up to a 1080p and similar to the gaming itself, just so there's not that weird, somebody 10 years ago playing a game. Yeah. So let me check this in the YouTube studio here, make sure everything looks right, because that's part of what I'm testing. I can bring that up into the control room. So I do see I'm at about 45 seconds. There is a 5-second lag, and it's like it's bringing it up. See, my picture isn't there yet at the very beginning. Oh, that's right. So yeah, 1 minute in, I'm realizing that I have to press the button to lock in my picture. So if I'm going to do the intros, I have to make sure that I do that. So yeah, all that talk about the resolution for my picture being so low, now you can see what I was talking about. So yep, that's looking good. Let's check my YouTube chat. I can do a little welcome to the journey here, and you get to hear my really loud keyboard. Alright, so that is in the chat there. So I can see that if I go into the studio, and I can kind of check the quality of my video, so I know that's running. As long as I'm seeing that, then I think I'm good. I know that my video is there. Last check when I was doing this, I had it as private, so it was not showing up on my channel if I look at it. Yeah, I'm logged in looking at my own channel. Now I do see, Ferrik's Gaming, Licensing Gameplay. It's using kind of the default. And I can go live and look at that. Okay, and make sure I have this muted so I'm not hearing the sound. But okay, there we go. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and like my video because I'm me. Let's see. I do see that in the chat, so I can do another one from while I'm in here. Hello from chat. All right, that works. Okay. Yeah, and anybody watching this is really just me testing it. I can see one person watching now, so I am watching my own video. So that is a good check. I can see the live streaming. Okay, yep, and I see the chat rate. So there is chat. I see, yeah, that looks good. If I go here, I can see concurrent viewers and views and all that kind of thing. So it's probably better that I watch it from the YouTube studio, the control room. So yeah, let's get into the game, because part of what I was testing was the sound. Like if I go to the options and I'll look at the sound, when I did the first and second test, I think I had the master volume down at around 50, so I've maxed that out. And then I went into the settings for the mic. I turned down my mic pretty low just so that way I'm not talking so much louder than the game. So hopefully this works. What I'm wanting to do now is just go into the game, I guess, and I'm going to make another recording of me playing this world. I did play it in the other episode, that the other test run that was about 51 minutes. I think I stopped right at 51 minutes. But that one, it was as a private one, so nobody could join me in the chat. So this time, if anybody does join the chat, let me know. How does the quality look? How does it sound? Give me feedback so I can tweak things so that when I do live streams in the future, I can correctly set things up. Like I said, I definitely want to improve the quality of the picture of me using the PS4 camera. I had to kind of like rig it up with like a zip tie in a camera stand, so I have it at about the right distance so that it fits within the picture that it gives you. So I don't know, we'll see. But I'm enjoying doing this. It's just still trying to figure out how to get it all set up. And I swear I've played this game before, and even I got the platinum trophy for it. But I'm trying to remember how to play most of the time. With my picture there, that's one thing that makes it hard to see. I can't really see to enhance my stats. I can bring it down to the weight because my picture's not blocking that one. But yeah, I guess I could go up and down and guess Let's go ahead and get my weight up to 500. So yeah, we'll go with that one for this time. I'm gonna get my weight to where I can carry 500, and then I'll start working on something else. Let's see. I thought I made. Did I not pick it up? Yeah, in the last test, I did try to make a. Okay, well now I'm looking at there, and I'm not seeing I'm watching it. Okay, yeah, I'm still watching, but if I go to the control room, I see one views and no concurrent views. So it's like I'm not watching, which is a little confusing. Yeah, I thought I made one of the headbands. Did I not put that on? Let's see. Where's the recipe to make it? Did I put it away? Oh, I did. Okay, so let's move that back over. Look over here, and we will equip this one. That gives me a little bit of max carrying. Okay, yeah, that gives me 50. Yeah, wow, that's not too bad. That gives me an extra 50 I can carry. Let's see, if I remove it, I'm at 450. If I put that on, I'm at 500. Okay, so it's worth carrying. It's worth having the headband. Gives you a little bit extra carry weight. Okay, so the goal right now is we need to find a small settlement and talk to the chief. So I think that's what I'm going to do for now. It's over there, which if we look at our map, it's not too far. Whoops. Let's see, technology. Do we have more points? Yeah, we have more points. Are there things that we need to purchase? Pal gear, workbench, fire arrows, mounted torch, signs. Since this is kind of just a quick test run, I'm not going to bother opening up the full tech tree. Just kind of having fun exploring a little bit and just kind of testing out the live stream aspects of it. Yeah, at this point my stamina is so low that, yeah, I'm not able to fully take advantage of having that. We'll head over to the village and just complete that little mission. And I think that'll be a good checkpoint. We'll go just, wander across the world, try to stay alive. I don't remember there being aggressive ones in this little starter area. It's more if you pick a fight, then they'll fight back. Do we have our pal summoned? There we go. We'll have our little lamb ball with us just to watch her back. Okay, yeah, I'm still confused watching this that it's not showing me watching it. Yeah, I am watching. So yeah, that's just a little confusing that it's not showing that in the control room. Okay. And it does have quite a gap there in what I'm doing and what's showing in the control room, so some little weird things to do in the live streaming. Alright, well, something killed the... Why is there wool on the ground? Did something fight each other? I guess that does happen. I'm pretty sure that there was like a little checkpoint kind of thing down here. Yeah, I definitely remember those being here. Yeah, I don't have stamina to sprint either. There we go. Remember, this is a good area once you get the higher quality things. And oh, there's a guy waiting down there. I don't know if we want to go down there. Are we going to have a fight? I don't know. We'll go check him out after we hit our little unlock fast travel point. Alright. We have take points for discovering that. Okay, that's a veteran pal tamer. And he's level 11, so I don't know if we want to fight him with our little level 5 guy. But we will grab this pal spear that's just laying on the ground. Yes, we have 10 of those now. Alright, well, still just me in the chat, so nobody else has been able to join at this point, I think. Still getting misleading information looking at the control room for the live stream. I guess we can go talk to these fellers. Well, not both of them fellers. Alright, your new face. Don't tell me, an outsider. Next. Not that it matters to me. Now that you're on this island, why not try and catch some pals? You can get extra experience for capturing up to 5 of the same kind. You know what they say, pal tamers get stronger the more pals they capture. Here, take this. I've got high hopes for you. Alright, he gave me paldium fragments. Alright, we'll go talk to her. Oh, are you an adventurer? Perfect timing. Could you deliver the special dish to the settlement nearby for me? I happen to be heading that way, I think. Give it to the super dependable looking one. You'll recognize him right away. Why don't I take it myself? Well, it's just the dish smells so good that pals keep swarming me and I can't get anywhere near the place. So please, I'm counting on you. Just make sure the pals don't eat it on the way. I've got a special dish. Is that something I'm carrying? Okay. Home-cooked meal from a doting farmer. Gives off an absolutely mouth-watering aroma. And it doesn't give me the option to eat it, so it is a quest item, which is good. You can't mess up and accidentally eat it. Okay, remember these little guys. There we go. A Lefmuck effigy. I remember going around and getting so many of those, just looking for them everywhere, going around different times of day and night, just searching all over for them. Okay, well, I'm at 11 minutes, 41 seconds, so things are still looking good. No, I don't know, it hasn't broken on me, so it's like we're still broadcasting. So this seems to be working. Alright, which way? Looks like that way. My little guy gets so worn out. I haven't put any points in stamina. I think that's the next thing I need to put points into. I don't remember those. That looks different. Oh, my Lamball's trust has increased. Very nice. Clovey. Okay. Alright, oh, I guess I startled them. They're shy. Okay, there's a Memorest fighting another Memorest over there. We can see if one of them wins and they drop something, maybe. Alright, well, this is kind of fun to watch. I'm not getting much game sound. Okay, I can hear their attacks if I get this close. Maybe it's just a distance thing. That wasn't my Lamball that just jumped into the fight and died, was it? Apparently it was. Alright. Well, we'll put him into the PAL box later and let him get his energy back. Oh, well, I was going to try to fight their very weakened Memorest, but there's a bunch of rush ores over there. I don't know if they're doing something with the corpse. What's going on over there? Yeah, I mean, this would be a good time to fight a Memorest if I thought I could take it out. Okay, well, they're not aggressive. Alright, well, yeah, why not? This is a throwaway game. Alright, and then run. If it targets me, maybe my little guy can do enough damage. Or maybe I can use an arrow. Oh, or maybe we'll get to experience our first death. Why not? Alright, let's respawn. And I guess I can respawn. How do I zoom in? Right, there we go. That's my closest respawn point. Let's respawn there. we'll go through the process of doing a respawn. Alright. Okay, back at the little fast travel point. Alright, so both of them are down. How many can I have in my party? I'm not sure from that. It's not very specific on how many I can have in the party from that view. I think I can have 5 in the party. But... Alright, I'll run back through here again. Go pick up my stuff. Okay, that's weird. Why do I have my bow and 1 arrow? I guess because I was using it and there was 1 there, but I don't have my inventory now. I do have the weapons that I had equipped. Alright, there we go. Okay, just kind of testing out the game. Okay, and I do have a mark there 190 meters away where my stuff is. So I know how to get back to recover it. It's nice that it puts that on your compass, makes corpse runs easier, and that makes it much easier. The line all the way up. Ooh, fox barks. I remember those guys. They did a lot of cooking for me until I got better ones. Alright, almost back. Okay, Rushore doesn't like me. Yep, neither does his friend. It's funny, they weren't attacking me when the other one was over there. Yeah, my stamina is about gone. Okay, let's go get this. Alright, we got some better quality ones. Alright. Yeah, I'm just dodging the entire fight. I'm just running. I like that there's little PAL spheres everywhere. Okay, so now if I change... There's my arrows. Okay, so I could fight them and then get one of them. Whoops, I fell. Let's climb back up. Alright, where's the one that I was causing damage to? Alright, and we'll climb back up. I didn't really mean to fall. Alright. Okay, where's the one that's injured? Where'd you go? Oh, not you. Not you. Where's the injured one? I was going to try to capture the one that I injured, but I don't know where he went. Oh, did he get killed? Yeah, I guess that one got killed. Yep. Yeah, we just got his meats. It seems like cheating, but I'm not the one that caused the battle to go this way. I'm not even sure which one went into the ball there. It's probably the wrong one. Alright, there we go. We should be able to catch that one. Alright, now we have a companion. And I'm pretty sure that's one of the ones that you can get a saddle for early on. There we go. Got that one down. Just trying to clear the battle. Alright, is that all of them? Maybe. Oh, nope, there's one out in the water. We're just going to leave that one. I'm not going to go out in the water and fight a rushor. Alright. We were on a mission at some point there. A little distracted. Alright. Okay, I think when the music stopped, we got out of range. So I can check later and see if the music sounds like it's balanced with the rest of the sounds. Alright, look, it's the village. And it's cute. Wow. It's like a T-fence spraying water at a Cativa that's drowning. Okay, yeah. Alright, so we made it to the village. And yeah, there's a Fox Parks. No, that's not a Fox Parks. What is that one? But it's helping with the cooking. Alright, let's go talk to this guy. Oh, you're not from around these parts, are ya? Welcome to our humble village. We may be a small settlement, but feel free to stay for as long as you like. And don't be startled by the various pals you may see. They've all been domesticated. We humans have lived in peace and harmony with the pals on this island. Rumor has it that a massive disaster once brought them to the edge of extinction long ago. But, has that piqued your interest? In that case, you would do well to seek out the World Tree. Ah, the World Tree. Ah, apologies, that might require some further explanation. I'm referring to that massive tree off in the distance. Yeah, this is all very different from when I played before. A legend says that should you reach the World Tree, you will find the truth behind all there is to know about these islands. Another claims that a source of limitless power lies within. There's plenty more myths surrounding it, but I presume you get the idea. Either way, I'm afraid to say that I don't know what you might actually find there. I've heard that the Rain Syndicate boss may be the person to ask, but by all accounts, he's been missing for quite some time now. The Rain Syndicate is an armed group that's set up base at that tower and currently rules over the surrounding area. That looks so arc, doesn't it? At present, their acting head is the leader's daughter, Zoe. Though, judging by how unruly the rest of the members are, I do question how much order has actually been established. In any case, I would say that their tower holds some of the answers you seek, but if you insist on paying it a visit, you'd do well to prepare for the worst. A PAL tamer. But how knowledgeable are you about PAL gear? Simply put, certain PALs can be equipped with tools or equipment that enhance their natural skills, making them even more reliable partners. And this will be the perfect opportunity to put one to the test. Fox Parks like to build their dens close to the tower. If you manage to secure one, do try your hand at crafting a Fox Parks harness. It is a rather nifty item that allows you to carry a Fox Parks around, much like a living flamethrower, which actually is really cool. With such unparalleled firepower, who would dare stand in your way? I suggest you experiment with various PAL gear before heading to that tower. And on that note, I ought to return to work. May fortune follow you, my friend. There we go. So now it's asking us to capture a Fox Parks and unlock the Fox Parks harness technology to craft it at a PAL gear workbench. Alright. We had another mission for giving somebody some food. I do not remember this guy. Your eyes are no ordinary ones, a gaze sharp as that of a hunter, truly remarkable. Have a task I wish to entrust to someone of your skill. The mad ones who disturb this land and the horrors that have overrun it, I ask that you hunt them down. Rest assured, I do not ask for free labor. A fair reward will be properly prepared for you. Once you have finished the hunt, return to me once more. Alright, we got a submission. Alright. Let's see, do we have a list of our missions here that I can choose the one? Let's see, R2, a special dish. Yep, that's the one I want. And if I track that one, who is the person I'm looking for up there? Oh, and we need to go over here to get our fast travel. And it also gives you technology points, which is very nice. An arrogant pal critic. Yeah, we're not going to bother talking to him right now. Oh, there we go. Up in the lookout. There we go. We just... No. I thought I was doing it right. Fell off, I guess. Alright, let's talk to this feller. Once delivered, your items will be gone for good. Are you sure you want to proceed? Farmer special dish ×1. Yes. What's this? Is that for me? It smells absolutely wonderful. Thanks, I'll savor every bite. Okay, that's it. Then speak to the farmer. Ah, we have to go back and talk to the farmer. Alright. And we're at the small settlement. We actually entered it correctly this time. Okay, and now we have a waypoint for going back to talk to the farmer. Oh, this is cool. I don't remember this being here either. A desperate farmer. Oh, I haven't seen you around before. Say, would you mind doing me a favor? If you have a pal that can water crops, could you give it to me? There used to be plenty of water pals around here, but there aren't many left. Some shady group came through and took nearly all of them, including my hard-working little pal who always helped me with my fields. Lend me a hand, and I'll make sure you're properly rewarded. That's cool. So you have to go find a pal for her that does water, like a T-Fent, which was right down there next to the water teasing the Cativa. Cativa? This is cool. You have all these little submissions. I'm liking this. They have changed the game to make it better since the last time I played. Okay, this is a PAL ecological researcher. Nice to meet you. I'm researching PAL species and conducting an ecological survey, including unidentified species in this area. You have a Palpedia, don't you? Would you mind showing it to me for reference? If you manage to catch more species, I'd be happy to reward you for your efforts. Would you be willing to help me with my research? And there we go. Another submission. Sweet. Alright, this is really nice. I'm having fun with this. Yeah, if you're watching my little test live streams and you want to see me do more Palworld, I do enjoy this game. This is fun. It kind of fits the genre that I'm going with relaxed gaming. We can just kind of, enjoy the story of the game, go explore, get pals, build a cool base, just have fun with it. So it's an option. Just let me know. Yeah, Tansy just working away. Okay, and what's over here? What are you doing? Not quite sure. Oh, and we have another person to talk to in here. Welcome. I've got some good items in stock. Let's buy. What have you got? Long-eared headband schematic. Bunny ears. Very nice. Okay, well, not quite sure what that gives you, but yeah. Witch hat, farming hat, bowler hat, toko cap. So we got pal spears we can buy, hardwood. We do have some money. Where do I see how much money? I have 2504. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I know I've played different challenge worlds to where I was only able to buy things in the game, or I was only able to use lucky eggs, lots of fun things that you can do to make the game interesting and more of a challenge after you've gone through the basics. I could also sell things if I wanted to, but this is just kind of a little practice game. Just kind of going through the basics, testing the live stream mostly. Let's see, is he still down there teasing him? He's also level 16, so he's not one that we're going to tame. But it's really cool that he's there. Trying to figure out what's going on in the water. Is that something down in the water? I mean, it looks like something, but I can't see a name for it or interact with it. But that's cool. I need to eat something. Let's eat these. I don't have as many. That's going to overfill me, but it's alright. We'll go ahead and fill it up. I do need to get to a PAL box and heal my poor little land balls. Yeah, let me look at my party. Does it show? Okay, so those are incapacitated. And then we have our rush ore that we got earlier. See in our Palpedia. So we've seen a few. Yeah, those are new. They have the little symbol next to them. Oh, we actually saw a subtle ray. I don't remember seeing it, but it must have been within the view. Herbal? Gamos? Wow, there were a lot that were out there that I just didn't pay attention to. Depresso, Pengullet, Mopaka, Tansy, Ruby. Ruby's the one that was working the campfire there. Okay, so we have a different one for this because we've got one in our group. We have a capture bonus of 1 of 5, so we can get 4 more and get XP for those. Fox Sparks. We have a mission to go get a Fox Sparks. Caperty. Actually, let's just quickly scroll down. I was thinking if I did... There's 2 ways to scroll. I was thinking if you did both, it would go quicker. Yeah, there's a lot of variations. So you see a lot of bees there. Alright, how many are there? 204 now. Wow. Okay, so I've encountered 24, registered 2 out of 204. See, we have 12 points to spend, so when we get to a point where I want to do anything, I can do that. We do have the mission for the Fox Sparks to do the flamethrower. So what level do we get that one? So there's the rush ore saddle. It may be an unknown item. Yeah, I'm not seeing something for the Fox Spark, so maybe it's an unknown item. Doesn't make sense that it would be this high of a level. Well, I can actually see what those are, so yeah, probably not. I'm not sure. Unlocked after a certain PAL has been captured. Okay, so yeah, that's probably it there. Okay, so we just have to capture a Fox Sparks. But at this point, I am at 33 minutes, and I still have other things I need to do this evening, and it's almost, well, it's 11:20 my time. So I think I will take this as a success. We were able to do a 34 minute live stream at this point. We made it over to the village here. My guy's looking, I don't know, like a ranger wannabe, maybe? He's got potential, but yeah, he's got some work to do to make his way in the world, especially since he's got 2 land balls that are incapacitated at the moment. That's not very good. But I think I have learned my lesson here that I can do this. I need to get a better camera so that I can do this without the low-res picture of my face there. But I'm thinking Palworld is a fun game. If people want to watch me play Palworld, I'm open to playing this one on the PlayStation once I get the camera and have that set up. I've been mostly doing Minecraft so far, but this is a relaxed gaming channel, so I love playing survival games. You know, the world, you know, there's so many different games out there. It doesn't have to be just Minecraft. That was just something my daughter wanted to play, and it seemed a great place to start, just to kind of get my feet wet, learn how to use OBS and do a live stream and learn how to record episodes, and definitely want to continue that because I definitely want to get all the advancements in that series. And I'm also enjoying my One Chunk But if I have a chance to do a second live stream, maybe that could be a different game, and that one could be when I change out. Maybe once I finish the Minecraft series, I can just, kind of keep 2 series going. I'm playing 2 different games. I don't know. Still new to all this, just trying to figure things out, and I could use your feedback. So if you're watching this, let me know in the comments. Would you like for me to try to play a different game? Is Palworld a good one for the channel? Do you have other suggestions? Just let me know, and I'll see what I can play. Thank you for watching. If anybody does watch this is just a practice live stream, so it's not the best content, but you do get to know me through these types of things. So you'll know if you want to come back and watch more. So subscribe, leave some comments, like a video, do all the YouTube stuff. But mainly, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. And I'm going to try doing this with the YouTube stuff instead of doing it through the PlayStation. See what happens this time. All right. See you next time.